My people make we think, oh. Make we think, oh. Cross River make we think, oh. We no want make mistake, oh. We no want suffer, we no want suffer anymore. No more. Cross River go turn around.
My name is Sandy Onor. I am from a place called Nsofang in the Tung local government area. I used to describe Nsofang as a place located on the negative side of geography. We didn't have a road until recently. Maybe that has had its own advantages because our forest is still relatively intact, and we're happy for that. After secondary school in St. Brendan's, I got into the University of Calabar in 1983, and I graduated in 87. I read history, got back to teach in 1988. Then there was the policy that allowed every best graduating student the liberty to get back and teach. Started a master's program alongside and got advanced to the PhD after a year and finished on record time. And left the university after 8 years to come do politics, became state chairman of Center Party, which did very well in the state, then contested for the chairmanship of Etung in 1999 and won, and became chairman of chairman and deputy national president of Algon. Okay, and people say I generally did beautifully and my record is yet to be broken. I am flattered by that. It's helped me to this day. Then got appointed chairman of the Local Government Service Commission by Donald Duke in 2004, rather, you know, and was there up till 2008, during which period I was also privileged to be nominated into the Reform Conference to represent Cross River State in 2005. In 2010, I was appointed commissioner by Governor Lee Elimoke, first for agriculture, and then later for environment. I was also the Director General of the PDP campaign twice. And some said, or many said I was DG extraordinary. I think briefly that's my story thus far. I'd just like to say one thing, and that is that politics is about service, and when you serve the people from your heart, they rejoice, and when they rejoice, the blessings come to you. So it is good to be in politics for service, and that's my mission. The Labour Party is constructed by God himself. That's how I put it. There are a lot of things that have happened that have made the Labour Party's emergence inevitable, and it's for the good of the state. You know, God has a way of turning things around. God is aware that if we continue being run by these men and women who seem to have come to the end of the road in terms of creating new ideas for our people, our state will be completely ruined. So God is just saying, look, I will create by the things that I will cause to happen, a new Cross River that will be run by a new set of persons who are more genuine. So I'm happy to be one of them, running the Senate in the Central. And because of the kind of leadership that I would like to put together, I do believe that the center will be strong enough. And once the center is very strong, then the state will never fall apart. So that's just what I would like you to understand for now. I would like to let Cross Riverians know that they must trust Labour Party and those who are running it. I want Cross Riverians to understand that this is God's own move. You know, like I said at the Ugeb rally, God hardened Pharaoh's heart, that is his will, you know, might come to pass. That is how the PDP leadership has been constructed to make avoidable mistakes so that a new crop of leadership under the Labour Party will emerge And by the grace of God, that leadership has already emerged. We are waiting for the 28th of March and the 11th of April to crystallize that will of God for our people in this state. And when we come on board, like I said, we'll be very practical. We'll be very reasonable. We will not take our people for granted. We will speak with them in their various places, rich or poor, small or big, man or woman. We will consult with all of them in town hall meetings and listen truly to what their problems, their challenges are. And together we're going to reason things out and put together, a development plan that will touch them radically, positively, constructively within a very short time. I believe that I have the intellectual capacity and the exposure and experience to do well in the Red Chamber. I believe that the Senate leader's shoe, which I aspire to wear, is very large. And by the grace of God, I should have the capacity to wear that shoe to the glory of God for the benefit of the people. I intend to re-engineer the forward and backward linkages that are available to that office. Forward linkages in the sense that I intend, by my sheer force of character and understanding of the dynamics at play at that level, to do my best, putting legislative pressure, using my political experience and contacts, and my person. I intend to work all the factors that are available at the national level for the benefit of our people and our state. Cross River needs that kind of momentum at the national level, and I intend to bring it to bear on the way we are seen as a people and on the things that happen in our state for the good of our people.
My people, make we think, oh, Cross River, make we think, oh, we no want make mistake, oh, we no want suffer anymore, No more. Cross River go turn around.